Today we have an amazing guest here in our office, Carlos, my man. Welcome, welcome to the to our small place. Carlos is our clients in e-commerce scaling secrets ESS program. 19 years old. I already had an interview with him. Carlos is doing e-commerce. How much revenue are you doing?
Right now I'm doing 100K a month and lifetime sales of 1 million. So that's, yeah.
You take like 99% of like 18 years old, 19 years old, they're lost. They don't know what they do. Like they just kind of like all over the place, you know. What age you started like with e-commerce?
I started in e-commerce like 3 years ago. So I was like 16 years old. It was not dropshipping. I started like, in the Netherlands, it's bol.com. And it's similar like Amazon. They do like 2.8 billion a year. Really great numbers. And I was selling like swimming pool cleaners. And I was the first one that was selling the product on bol.com, and I did like 20K a month in the summer.
How much capital you started that business with?
Zero.
With zero?
Yeah. Like
wow.
I asked my grandfather for 4K.
He borrowed you the money?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I ordered like, how much was it? Like 500 pieces or something?
Where?
In Alibaba.
Oh, from Alibaba?
Yeah.
How much time it took for you to get it?
3 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I was actually already too late. And I make like, it was my first period in the e-commerce, you know, like I started with nothing. With zero experience, still in high school, everything.
What inspired you to even start that business? Like, you know, just like, did you see the ad or like you just like...
Yeah, like working for a boss is something I really hate. Like I worked in a supermarket and they fired me already like after 2 months or something. I hate it so much. So I was just looking on my laptop, like earning online money, you know, like
just Googling, how to make money online.
Yeah, and I found like a couple of things, and one of the things for dropshipping. So like from selling on a platform, I was selling on my own platform, Shopify, because the commissions fees are on Amazon, and bol.com are crazy, you know, and I wanted to make my own listings, everything my own, and advertise, doing the advertise also alone.
So from that transaction, so you source like 3 months, you was waiting for the inventory to come in.
Yeah.
When you sold it, how much money did you make?
With the products? Like 20 grand.
20K, yeah. And it cost you like 4K in inventory?
Yeah, but I was also made a huge mistake. Like I sold it 200 pieces in a few days. So I did 20K in a week, I think. And I was like, okay, this is good shit. I have to sell more. But the shipping time with train from Alibaba to the Netherlands is like 3 months. You can do air shipping, but it costs like 8K. I was like, okay, I will do the air shipping because I want new stock like next week. Because it's already July and the summer period is already
kind of like seasonal product.
Yeah, it's a seasonal product. Yeah. And I ordered it, and it was really bad weather in the Netherlands, and I sold like 20% of the stock
really?
And I did the air shipping, and it also cost like 8K. So I did like total in the summer in 2 months, I think 40K. Really nice. Zero profits.
Did you feel at that point that's like this, you know, I'll do something else, or you were like, okay, maybe I just have to make adjustments? What was going through your head? What was the mindset?
It gave me a lot of motivation. First of all, like
why?
I don't know. I love the business model, working for myself, and failure gives me a lot of motivation. Yeah, like all the time, every day. Every day are failures, and every time it gives me more and more motivation. And there are also a lot of people that fails and they stop. They stop with dropshipping or with the current business model. They think like, okay, it's not working for me. I'll do something else. But,
exactly. And people switch from one business model. Oh, I see this business model. Oh, I'll do trading, or I'll do crypto, or I'll do Amazon. I'll do this, right? Yeah. Which sometimes works. But if you constantly have this mindset of like switching from one thing to another, it's very hard for you to be successful at anything, right? You're literally making like, you know, an excuse for yourself to kind of, oh, it doesn't work, it. Oh, it doesn't work, it. And so there is no commitment to particular business. You don't want to become the best at it. It's just like, it's interesting that you have that mindset from like very early on.
I don't know where it's come from. Like I have HDD. A lot of people have that.
Kind of, you're very distracted.
Yeah, and I found out that like 90% of the entrepreneurs have HDD.
Yeah.
Like everyone almost. So I think it's, that's the reason, but maybe not. But yeah, when I was making that 40K, I felt like a million, you know, a millionaire. I thought I was a millionaire. Like, I did also stupid things like spend money.
So you made some profit?
Yeah, maybe not.
Maybe you spent it somewhere like you didn't even know at this point.
Yeah, like at the end of the 2 months, I had like zero euros on my bank account. So,
I mean, what do you expect from 18 years old? Like,
I was 16 years old.
16 years old. Right?
Yeah, and I was making 40 grand in 2 months, like 20 grand a month.
Wow, man. That's crazy.
Insane. Not profits, but still.
Did you give your grandfather money back?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Of course, yeah.
Man, that's interesting. Okay, so what happened after that?
Yeah, I was like, I still have the same problem that if I see a new business model, I want to try out, you know? So then I found out like drop shipping. I bought like a really simple course about drop shipping, and I was like, oh, you can also find this on YouTube, you know? But I built my own store, connected with CT drop shipping, and sell some products worldwide. Like, I don't know why worldwide. I just make some English ads, and it was not working. And then I was selling like Shopify stores on Facebook dropshipping groups and all that stuff.
You were doing that? You were building Shopify stores for people?
Yeah.
How much you were charging?
Depends. Like, depends on their budget. Like, I can make a Shopify store in 1 hour.
Okay.
A fully branded Shopify store.
Give me the range. How much would you charge?
Like some client I charged like $200, but there was also a client I charged like 3K.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 3K. And he's
for the same store?
No, another. No. He's there was a brand for glasses. I forgot the name. But yeah, 3K was really nice and took me like a few hours.
Really?
Yeah, like I was on high school, I did like designing, graphic designing. So I'm really good in Photoshop and editing, and also building websites. And I really like that. Like if you see my store history in Shopify, I think like 100 stores.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah.
It's fascinating. Okay, so how much money you made doing that?
For what?
Like for the websites, building websites.
Total, like, I think not much, like 10 grand.
10,000.
Yeah.
Still 10.
But every month, I figured something out to make money. Like first it was ball.com, 40 grand, then I was building web shops, and then it was like drop shipping. And every time I made enough money to don't have to work at the supermarket or something.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was really great.
At what point like you discovered like dropship? Was it right after building the websites?
Yeah, it was the right after, yeah. I just continued watching videos on YouTube about it, and I got more courses and all that stuff. And then it was also the period I became a dad, you know, so that was also
what age you were like when that happened?
16.
16 years old. So 16 years old, he became a dad.
Yeah.
Most people, including me at 16, they're kids themselves. I can imagine the pressure that you've had.
Yeah, and the one benefit is that like I still live at home with my parents and all that stuff. So I didn't have really the pressure to earn that money, you know?
Okay.
When you have a baby, like for a few months, it don't cost a lot of money, you know. It costs like $100, $200 a month, and of course you have to build a baby room, and that costs some money. And I had the money for it, so that's great. So I also had a period that I stopped with the business. I spent family with my son, spent time with my son and all that stuff. And also, like when he was like 6 months, I had a back surgery, like a scoliosis. I know
you had.
Yeah, like my back was like.
Bands?
Yeah.
I think I have it too.
Yeah. But it was really worse.
Wow.
I'll show you a picture later. And it was like I had to do back surgery, and it was a really hard surgery in COVID time. And it was like emergency surgery because all the ORs was closed, you know?
Wow.
The surgery was like 8 hours or something.
Wow.
But yeah, the recovery of my surgery was like 6 months. And they told me like that I don't allow to pick my son for 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Even so, I mean, he wasn't very happy, right?
But I couldn't even walk stairs, you know? I wasn't able to walk stairs. So it was really hard. And that was, a hard period, like for 6 months.
So you had to sit or what? Like what
was like a hospital bed inside the living room.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, for a few months. And that was crazy. But that was also the time the only thing I was able to do was like watching on my laptop courses. So I spent so much time on courses, more information and all that stuff. So 6 months later, when I was able to do more things, I started again from zero. Like I still didn't have any money in my bank account, you know, and I was starting again from zero. And then I started like the real drop shipping. I found my first products and make my first my first money.
And so what happened then? Like, did you get success right away, or did it take some time?
Yeah, like in the beginning of my drop shipping, I had a lot of problems. Like, first of all, I was doing like the really old school drop shipping, so testing new products,
testing new products, turn and burn.
So worse, yeah. So I tested like 5 products a day, and a week later, Facebook banned me, you know. And then I tried other things like Google. So I tried a lot of things, and with a lot of setbacks. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So how much time it took for you to get some traction this time?
Without problems?
No, problem doesn't exist. Overall, like overall. So how, like, after you started like to get back into the business, like you recovered from your injury, how much time more or less it took you to, you know, after you started testing products, to get some momentum in terms of the sales, revenue, profit, and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think it was never like it was not a time like, okay, this month, okay, I have 0 problems, and now I've made some money and it's consistent. But there was a month, and it was my first winner, my first product. I sold it on Facebook. I don't know why, but I fixed my Facebook. It was unbanned. I don't know why anymore. Just ID purification, I think. And it was a great winner. It was like a TV Ambilight, but I was selling a LED strip, just a normal LED strip. So it was not. It was a little bit of a scamming product.
Over-promising product.
Over-promising product, exactly. So I was selling that on Facebook with just a really basic ad, and I did like 40K a month with 20% profits.
Okay.
But I forgot to pay the taxes, so my my monthly profits was again 0.
I mean, it's hard, like with VAT, like the way it is, like how much, 21% VAT?
Yeah.
Something you have to pay?
It's like 20% of your daily revenue, the revenue you're making, and then you have your yearly profits of the business. You have to pay like 19% of that. And then if you give yourself a salary out of the business, you have to pay like 49%.
Oh, wow.
49%.
That's Netherlands?
That's Netherlands.
Why people live in Netherlands?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Wow, I can see now like why so many people from Europe. So I was in Dubai, like, you know, so many entrepreneurs.
So many people. Yeah.
Makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Because these countries are like just simply so inefficient to charge so many taxes that like for entrepreneurs to even get some traction in the first place, you know, the barrier of entry is so high. You have to be so fucking good in order to be profitable because of this, like,
for example, a 60% profit margin to keep 20% clean.
Man, that's
crazy. But a lot of people are going to Dubai or Monaco or something. So
wow. All right. So after that, you had those first successes. So what was your biggest like success like since then? Like where did you see the most?
I scaled with that product to Germany. I think it's now 1.5 years ago or something.
Oh wow.
And then I was selling really well in Germany. I did, I think, 60K a month with 40% profits. Okay, without taxes was 20%, so really great. And then PayPal blocked me.
Oh wow.
So I lost 50K. And it was really hard.
You can't get it back.
No, I can't get it back.
You think you will ever give it back?
The lawyer is on the case right now. But it's already taken like 9 months right now.
Wow.
But it was really hard. And so I started a loan, because that was the thing. The lawyer said to me, okay, you can get your money back, but you have to deliver all the products to the clients. But I only could pay the product cost with the money that PayPal was holding, you know?
Wow.
And it was like 50K hold, so I think 20% was product cost. Yeah, I didn't have the money. I had nothing. So I started a loan of 20K, 30K, yeah, to pay all the product cost.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you paid for all the products?
Yeah. Yeah. I paid for all the products. Like I emailed the customers, like, okay, your product is on the way. Like all the customers are happy. And PayPal's also happy. They're 50K richer right now. Yeah. So yeah, then again a big setback, you know. Didn't have everything I built was like from zero again. When PayPal give you a hold, you don't be able to anymore to reply the disputes by yourself. PayPal will reply all disputes. So like was like 100 disputes, I think. Yeah. Because people had to wait longer for the products. Like I had to fix the loan. So they opened the dispute, and in the meantime, the product was delivered. I gave the proof to PayPal with tracking link, PODs, everything, and PayPal decided the benefit of the customer.
Wow.
Yeah. So it cost me like double money because you have to pay also like dispute cost, and I was like $20 per dispute.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, times 100. Yeah. Yes.
So what you're doing differently now? Like what changed? Like since you've learned from all of these mistakes.
Yeah.
Right? And every time you had to like recreate your business, right? So what adjustments did you make in your business to make it more, more sustainable this time?
Yeah. Like every time when you have a new setback, it's also like something you learn, you know?
Yeah. And it's great, that's what I said. Like, you started so early. So, you guys watching, the earlier you start, like people waiting for the perfect time. If the earlier you start, yes, you probably make more mistakes, but you accumulate the knowledge, the learnings. Like, think about every successful entrepreneur, those entrepreneurs like Elon Musk has made so many mistakes, like almost got, his companies into bankruptcy several times. So there's no perfect time to start a business. No. There is no perfect time. You have to just get started.
What do you have to lose when you're like 16? Nothing. Like when you're at 25, you have a house, you have a kid, a car, and you have to pay a lot. So if they have a setback at 25 and they lose some money, they're going to stop. Because they think, I can't lose more money because I have to pay my house and all that stuff. So yeah, starting when you're 16, 17 years old, 18 years old is the best thing. But yeah, that's the most important thing. Like in the beginning of the dropshipping, like everyone does, like they sell products and they think, okay, I sell my product and that's it. But building relationship with your customers, relationship with the payment providers, that's the most important thing. Like the customer is always king. You have to treat them as a king, like that's the only way how you can scale your business like healthy.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to sell my business in a few years for millions, but you have to create a great exit, for the business. And you have to build a team and improve your product quality. And what I'm doing right now is just like every day people are complaining on my Facebook about something. I sell product, shipping time is too long. The product quality is bad. I write them all down on a list. Check, okay, product quality, Trustpilot reviews, this. And then improve all the things, Man,
and I've seen like the kind of tracking that you have, some of the templates, measuring expenses, I think you have this like ad tracking. They're great templates. You go to spreadsheets?
Yeah. I'm using sheets for everything.
Can you share with people?
The financial sheet. Yeah.
Guys, comment templates below this video if you're watching. So this will give this boost to more videos, to more people, so more people can see it. What would you say would be your major like takeaways from this experience so far? Having a kid at such young age.
Like time management is the most important thing. Like working while you're spending time with your son, that's not working because. Or you're going to spend time with your son, or you're going to spend time in your business. And that's the hardest thing right now, I think, because when I'm like Wednesday, for example, is always daddy day. And it's really hard, to turn off your phone when you're spending time with your son, because you're running a business. Like if, for example, like my store manager is calling me because, okay, I have a complaint about this. We have to fix this right now. Otherwise we have a problem with the ads. I have to do that, like I have to keep my business running. But on the other side, you also want to spend like, time with your son without, So that's really hard sometimes.
So you're trying to kind of segment the time. Let's say, okay, I have this like, a few hours, so let's say day in a week where, I spend time with my kid. And at that time I'll try to like not to use my phone, not try to be more present with him.
And that's also really important, That's really important. That's the most important thing.
So what would you say, like 3 biggest things that young entrepreneurs need to keep in mind when starting a business or when running a business to make it successful?
The most important thing is the knowledge, of course. You have the right knowledge. A lot of people think they can do it in their own and don't invest in themselves. So that's, first of all, the most important thing. And then the time management, motivation, and the time you're putting in your business. So a lot of people think, okay, when I put like 2 hours a day in my business, it's fine, I'll be rich and all that stuff. No, that's not the case, And of course, you can start with dropshipping when you're on school or have a job. Like I did the same thing when I was on school. That I also had school, when I started.
You had school on top of all of it.
Of course, you have to go to school till you're 18. It's like mandatory in the Netherlands.
Mandatory?
Yeah.
What do you mean mandatory? What if you don't go?
You have to go to school till you're 18.
What if you say, off, I don't want to go to school?
You have a problem.
With who?
How do you say that? Like the
government?
Yeah, the government.
Really?
Yeah, they will pick you up at home. Yeah.
What the
Yeah, so I had also to go to school, but I still make money, and I was putting like 3 hours a day in my business and did like 30K a month. And then I was like, okay, if I spend 30K a month with 3 hours time a day, then I can make like 60K a month with 6 hours a day and 100K a month with 11 hours a day, So when I was 18, the same day I walked to the office of my school and said, okay, I'm stopped. I'm quit school, So, and then I had a lot more time. And it's hard because you have a lot of more time. You're like a lot of more time with your son also. So then time management is even more important. Like you have to, okay, when I wake up, I'll spend time with my son till like 1 p.m. And then I will go to the office and work at the office, So that's even more important at the moment. But you still can make money when you're in school and when you have a job. But then you have to take the risk. Okay, now I'm making money and now I have to put like 200% on my business and leave your school. Or
I think the official definition, if you Google definition of entrepreneur, is like the person who wants to who takes the risk with the goal of making money or kind of like getting like returns on their investment, but they're they consciously putting their assets or their something of their time or their money into risk.
True.
Fascinating. So on that note, right, like you said you invested in courses, like, in different like programs. I mean, you're in our program. So what was did someone tell you that? Like, did you kind of like figure out that by yourself that, okay, I don't know this, I have to better pay someone to figure it out? Like, what was the thought process for you to start doing that?
Yeah, no, when I'm making money, I always know that I can make more money. But you have to look, okay, what's the way how I can make more money? And that's all about knowledge and all that stuff. So you're going back to investment, making more investment in your knowledge. So, and also the PayPal problem, the 50K, and that was the reason I texted you. Like I saw a story on your Instagram about PayPal. I don't know who sent it me anymore. So I texted you about a PayPal, and I was like, okay, I can help you with it. So I get a lawyer, but I was like, okay, I have to invest, this amount of money. I get someone that can fix my PayPal, but also the knowledge. And it was crazy. And people find me crazy that I spend so much money in courses, in everything. But if you want to be a doctor,
you're right.
Go to school. You have a loan of 100K or 200K.
Such a good point. Because you will probably figure it out by yourself, right? It's like you're a smart guy. You'd probably figure it out by yourself. But what if you could get there like 6 months earlier, 12 months earlier? How much more money that additional upside would be worth? Right? How much like those like introductions to people who can help you get there faster would be worse? And for me, it's like it's always for the whole team. We're buying like trainings, like we're investing in trainings like all the time. For the whole team, it's like, okay, what we have to figure out to get what we want faster. And that just makes so much sense. Like it's logical. So people think it's kind of like irrational decision, but it's very rational. It's very logical.
Yeah.
It's like you invest this to get, my outcome faster, and that has a direct, value and direct impact on, on my results.
Yeah, because people, going study and they spend like 200K for a study, and then they're saying, okay, but I will earn like 5 grand a month, But they have a lifetime loan.
Yeah.
They working from 9 to 5.
Yeah.
So they don't have freedom actually.
Yeah.
And of course you need doctors. Like, my back surgery, it's better. It's a good doctor.
Yeah, it's good. That is a doctor that didn't train himself on courses on YouTube.
Yeah. But to be back to the point, like they can sell themselves or their job a few years later.
Mm-hmm.
And I invested like maybe also 100 grand.
Yeah.
But I can sell my business for a few millions.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's the big difference. And I have my freedom. I can do what I want.
It's a disproportional like returns.
Yeah.
So when you run, so what were the major things? So you evolved like, from running that like regular job shipping model to running like brand with solid, inventory and, all of these like processes. So what would be the major like takeaways or major things that you've learned maybe on the advertising side of things? What worked for you recently that, you think would be valuable for people listening?
Yeah. You have to find your customer for your product. And a lot of people think, okay, I find my product and I sell it to everyone, But first of all, when you find your product, you have to find, okay, who's my audience? Who's selling the product?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, they go...
Who's selling or who's buying?
Who's buying?
Yeah, who's buying the product?
Yeah. So, for example, when you have a wallet and you're going to sell a wallet, a lot of people, they advertise the wallet, think, okay, it's a leather wallet.
Yeah.
Oh, cool, it's metal. Oh, okay, you can do an AirTag wallet in it and I can track my wallet.
Yeah.
And they're going to advertise, add interest, and they're adding like, okay, leather, iOS, and all that stuff. But that's not your audience. The people that like leather or wearing like leather clothing, they don't buy the leather wallet, So you have to find, okay, who is buying the wallet? And people that are traveling, go to work.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. And that's the same thing what I'm doing with my product right now. I'm in the pain niche. Okay. Who's using this product?
There's different conditions.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a knee pain. I have a neck pain. I have, the pain in my balls. I have the pain in like whatever. There's so many areas of pain that you can address, and those are all like could be different people, different avatars.
Yeah. So I'm finding my customer. Okay, so who's buying the product, and how can I reach my customer? And where is my customer? And that's the most important thing. Like everyone is on Facebook, everyone is on Instagram.
Yeah.
But a specific amount is, has pain in the, for example, in the balls.
There are successful businesses, let's say Shapermint. I don't know if you're familiar. It's like a brand that sells like a shapewear product.
Oh, yeah.
In United States for the most part. And so their avatar is like women that are overweight. Yeah. They're very successful. I'm in touch with these guys. They're phenomenal. They're doing $200 million a year.
Wow.
Their imagery are overweight women, right? Their copy, is obviously addressed to overweight women. Their, the whole messaging, the whole marketing messaging is crafted for that particular niche. The more precise your message is, especially at the beginning, as you said, right, the more you can talk to that pain, and you don't have to talk like, hey, if you have this pain, no, you can talk like in different language, so you don't have like bans on Facebook and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like the more precisely like who you're going after, like that will help you to make your advertising like more efficient. That will help you to increase your conversion rates. The more research you can do upfront before you even launch the product, right? Before people jump on product. Yeah, it's like let's just copy like whatever is like everyone's selling, right?
Yeah.
How about like understanding why this product is successful in the first place? Who's actually buying those products? Let's reverse engineer that and let's learn the thought process that, that person used to successfully sell these products. Because it's like, it's easy, I know so many people that have like, oh, I had like one one successful product. Oh, I had the winning product, and then it died. People say it's died.
Yeah,
product never.
It's never died. Like you can scale to other markets, and you can find a new audience for your product. Like my product is pain relief.
Yeah,
but you can make your product also a beauty product. Yeah, because when you relieve your pain, my product will make you also look better. You know.
Yeah.
So that's a totally new audience. Yeah. Like 50% bigger audience, for example. Yeah. So your product never dies, and you can upsell new products in your niche and make it 2.0, you know, and your customers will buy it again. Yeah.
I have this product here. Check it out. So I have this product. You probably have seen this product, right? Like this product, literally, like, I mean, so many people selling it. Yeah. It's like you can sit on it. You can sell it for car or like for people who driving. Yeah. Right. Let's say people driving. Like, hey, put this so you don't have a pain in your back. You can sell it for people who sit in the offices, right? You can sell it for people that, I don't know, sit somewhere else, sit at home. Are you working from home? Yeah, school, right? Yeah. Like, hey, you know, you're sitting like so much time in school, like, hey, you can use this product.
And that's the whole thing, you know, like a lot of people are dropshipping their products. Yeah. And you probably will make a good amount of money.
With this product, I know like at least 3 8-figure brands. Yeah. In this product, right? I mean, obviously they have other products that they've added over time in a similar niche, but this, like, the appeal is massive, right? Yeah, yeah. And sometimes, like, let's say if you sell in Europe, you can take stuff from US market, adapt it to another market, especially let's say you speak Dutch, you speak German, you speak Spanish, you know, whatever language you speak, you can adapt the product to another market, adapt the price point, making sure, you know, margins are on point, and you can sell it successfully there.
Yeah, and when you have, for example, that product, like a lot of people making a advertisement about, oh, you're sitting like 8 hours a day by this product, but people will not see their own situation when they see the advertisement. But if you make a creative, for example, what you told, also like on school, they thinking, oh, I'm also going to school. Yeah. Oh, okay, and then they're going to buy it. And then you have to find the angles.
For parents whose kids going to school and sitting, is your kid like sitting in school all day and has like back pain or something? Or even like protect your kid from the future back pain.
And that's how you find your customer,
right? Yeah. So now you open another market. So if no one advertised with that angle before, now you can open another market of like, for me, it's like market is like 100,000 potential customers, right? Yeah. Wow, that's pretty nice, right? Let's say the product costs like $50. Now it's another, you know, like $5 million like in potential revenue. You keep building these angles, and you find new angles, and you find new audiences, and you find new pockets of that, in even like within your country. You can milk it as many times as you want, then expand to other countries and just replicate the same process.
Yeah, 100%.
It's just the problem is like most people, they kind of like, they just stick one product, one market, one angle, then it stops working, they say product died, they move on because they think it's like,
they don't even test a angle. The 90% of the dropshippers, they start with dropshipping, like they don't know what an angle is, you know? Yeah. Like they see the product, okay, you can sit on the product, for example, the product, and they advertise just a basic video, and it doesn't have an angle, you know? Yeah. So yeah, that's I think what will make you successful, to make the angles, find your customers, and that's the most important thing.
So you're in our program, ESS, right? Yeah. So if you could share a few words about, you know, your experience working with our team, and you know, some of the major like takeaways that you took from it.
The biggest benefit is like you have a coach, like a mentor that will help you. That like every day are calls, and that's, you have a lot of questions when you're dropshipping, you know, like, okay, how do I have to do this? And for every question, there's an answer. Yeah. For everything, and also the connections, like when I have a problem, okay, I can get this connection. For example, my PayPal, like I'm really sure that my PayPal will be fixed through the lawyer. Yeah, he's a good lawyer. Yeah. And that's through ESS, you know. Yeah. So that's really great. And I also, without ESS, I wasn't be able to scale my business to 100K a month. Like when I started with dropshipping, if someone told me, okay, you have to test different angles. What is the angle? You know? Okay, what's the angle? So in the ESS, I learned really how to find your customer for your product, how to reach your customer, and how to scale. That's the most important thing. Like I learned to scale from 30K to 100K a month, and now I'm scaling from 100K a month to $1 million a month. And I'm sure I will reach.
I'm 1000% like looking at what you have done, right? And you continuously investing in yourself, in your skills. You're evolving from one business model to another that is like more sustainable, right? So it is inevitable. It's like cause and effect, right? That I see you at like $1 million per month in a very short period of time. So it's just like a matter of time, and we'll have like another conversation. We had some questions from Instagram. Biggest obstacles. What were your biggest obstacles?
Of course, money. Money is a big obstacle when you're starting with your dropshipping, but you will be surprised how much you can do with no budget, or find a solution to make the money. Even when you hate to work in the supermarket, work for like 4 months in the supermarket.
Save the money.
Save the money. And don't go to parties and spending like $1,000 or $100 on one night to drinks. You can test a whole product with $100. And that's you have to create that mindset, and then you already resolved one obstacle. And then if you have an obstacle, try to find the perfect solutions. Like there's not one obstacle, there are a lot of obstacles, but you have to find a solution for the obstacle. There are a lot of things you can do. Of course, you can go to AliExpress, see the most selling products on AliExpress, but everyone that does the product research seems the same products. So there will be a lot of competitions, but you can better find like brands that are doing really great. Like for example, when you're selling in the EU, okay, go to USA. Search for really great brands. And okay, but I can do this better. See a product. I can improve the product quality, and then you're going to sell that in your own market. There is
so many markets, like just like in EU. I'm shitting on the EU market because of VAT. I don't like VAT, but overall, like it's tremendous opportunity because there's so many markets. CPMs are lower, the competition is lower. So we have some clients in like in ESS, like operating in 13, 16 markets throughout European Union, 13, 16 different markets, different countries they're selling their products in.
And I was in Colombia a week ago, and I asked the Uber driver how many people are on Facebook. Like everyone. But who's selling in Colombia? Nobody. But when you're selling in Colombia, your CPM will be like $2. The profits you can make.
We have few people in the community also selling in the Colombia. They're killing it. They're absolutely killing it. In Colombia.
I know some people.
You want me to Richie? Richie is like
I know.
He's like he's very bullish on the Colombian market.
But crazy, and nobody that's going dropshipping going to start in a country as Colombia, And I also wouldn't recommend to start in Colombia. You need some experience, but that's a great thing to sell in a country like that,
Having that opportunity seeking like mindset, where like you see something, you can adapt it. Obviously, a lot of that comes over time, but as you start on this journey, and you learn along the way, you will start seeing opportunities everywhere. Carlos, my man, next time we have a conversation, we're sitting on a beach in Mexico, we're drinking pina coladas and celebrating your $1 million per month.
100%. Thanks, man.
Thank you, man. And thank you guys for watching.
If you have any questions, just DM me and I would love to help you.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. And if you want to join, our team, join ESS, meet our team here in the office one day too. Just DM me ESS or comment ESS if you're on YouTube, and we'll see if that's a good fit. So thank you so much, Carlos. It's a pleasure working with you, my man. Looking forward to your next breakthroughs. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.